Hello, hello, it is that time again, again, again. Every 4 months, the new season of anime rolls around. Whether we're ready for it or not, whether we felt satisfied with the last season or not, whether we're looking forward to anything or not, it is inexhaustible, indefeatable, the tide of anime. Last season, though, very, very happy with it. Turned out to be a pretty crazy season. I watched a lot of shows, the most shows I've watched in any season in years, and I was very happy with pretty much all of them. So it's going to take a lot to top this season of miracles, but I have no idea what's coming down the pipe. We could have some other unexpected bangers. A lot of the shows that I ended up liking most last season were not even on my radar. So let's take our first curious glance at what we're getting in the spring 2021 season. Okay, we're zooming in like this, so we only see one show at a time. Starting with the new season of Boku no Hero Academia. Sure. I just read this. I don't watch this. The joint training battle. This is really fun. The Class A versus Class B is super hype. The anime is way further back than I thought it would be. I thought this might be the start of like the big raid arc that's just kind of concluding now. But yeah, that should be a really good arc. Lots of really good fights, great characters. I love all the Class B people. It's always so hype when we get to see them. Nagatoro-san, number 2 in popularity. Wow. Nagatoro-san out here. A series that started as some very fetishy doujinshi by Nanashi, who is an extremely fetishy doujinshi artist. Watching his artistic career evolve from these most niche self-made publications to the second most popular anime of the season in the West is pretty mind-blowing. The series, of course, is much tamer than his other work, but still has a lot of the spice that I guess people enjoy. I've been reading the manga since it started. It's very entertaining, lovely, good romance with exciting developments, fun characters. There's a lot to like. Will I watch the anime? Telecom Animation Film is not a name that inspires that much confidence. But there's some bangers in here. Lupin the Third Part 5 I actually just watched quite recently as part of our anime watching club. And it was really good. It was really entertaining and really good production too. But that seems to be kind of an exception to the rule. And most of the stuff, good or bad, is quite low budget. So I don't know. I don't know what to make of it. Maybe they will rise to the occasion. Maybe the specific staff they got for this is good. I think I'll at least try. If it has a very fun presentation, if it's very kind of abstracted and has a lot of animation breaks and they go crazy with different styles and stuff, I'll give it a try. Really what's going to matter the most is if Nagatoro's voice actress is up for the task. Hey, don't scratch that. Hey, scratch the other thing. Scratch your scratching thing. It's for scratching. Oh, you silly cat. Fumetsu no Anata e. Huh? Why is this number 3? Is this an original series? It's based on a manga. I guess this manga is, like, popular? Manga Dex is down! Oh, that's right! We gotta go to manga updates. Manga updates have pretty meaningful reviews, too. I always make this disclaimer about, like, I don't care that much about what the reviews say, but if it's a series that I've never heard of at all, I'm usually quite curious generally how it's regarded. And I really don't care about, like the ratings on this site or My Anime List or Anime News Network or whatever. Those mean less than nothing to me. But the manga sites, especially Manga Dex and Manga Updates, because typically only like huge nerds use these sites that read a lot of manga, I find the ratings, if not, that I am one-to-one with the tastes of the collective, they at least seem to represent kind of something unique or interesting about it. And this is a pretty good score for manga updates. Good score indeed. I'd like to see how popular it is. It's got 258 votes. I think that's a decent amount for Manga Dex, or manga updates. Fortunately, Manga Dex is down. This is the one I'm much more familiar with, like what the ratings mean and the popularity means. So I can only assume this is popular because the anime, or the manga is popular. The studio is not the most reputable, but there's some shows in here that I'm sure people have watched. They did, oh, you know, these have their fans because it's, what's her face? Oh, you know, Ranma mangaka, Rumiko Takahashi. Yeah, Rumiko Takahashi. I remembered it right when it loaded. Okay. It's kind of a surprise to see something like this at number 3. Will I watch it? I doubt it. Even if it's like decent, I'd rather read the manga for something like that. Some isekai thing. I don't know what this is. Okay. Fruits Basket, the final. Okay, sure. They're still making more Fruits Basket. Fine. Ooh, the new Shaman King remake. Wow. Kind of almost want to watch this just for the nostalgia. I read this manga way back when I was like 10. And I really enjoyed it. One of my favorite shonen of the time. And just has like a really cool feel to it, you know? It felt somehow kind of more modern and with it than a lot of the other shonen I was reading around that time. Bridge Studio, I have never heard of. These are not series that are making me think, wow, this is going to be a masterpiece of animation. The Fairy Tail adaptation, especially, I've heard is like very mediocre, and that's probably what it's going to be modeled after. Probably going to share the most staff with. So I'm quite skeptical. They might do it dirty. That's a shame, but it is how it is. I feel like Studio Bones or Studio Mappa could do like a really expressive, really intense sakuga, just like really crisp and smooth version of this that would be pretty sweet, but that is not what I'm looking at here. What? No. What? I didn't know this was happening. No way! Oh, I love Zombieland Saga! Zombieland Saga was fantastic! And now, season 2? I had no idea. Okay, this is definitely a must-watch. I had no idea. What? That's so great, because there's really so much more story to tell. Like, all of the characters have so much complexity to them, so much history, very literally. Being pulled through all sorts of areas of history. If you don't know the premise of the series, I feel like quite a lot of it is spoiled if you're just reading the text on screen or just thinking about the name Zombie Land Saga. But it's really worth just plunging into without learning too much about it, because just the way it presents itself, the way it kind of builds up the plot is just so shocking and hilarious, and I love this series. It's so good. I can't wait. That's gonna be great. Tokyo Revengers. Okay, alright. What? Is this a manga, perhaps? Yeah. This looks like quite an old manga. Oh no, 2017. Just the style of it for some reason. Manga Dex is down. I have to look at manga updates. Oh, pretty good too. Not as popular. 21 volumes, damn. Wow, and it's just getting an adaptation now. Interesting. By Linden Films, who are consistently decent. They do the Cells at Work. I'm watching this. It's pretty solid. Not amazing animation, but definitely serviceable. Same with this. Okay. Probably won't watch it. I have been reincarnated as a slime yet again. I feel like this is just always airing. I don't know. Isn't it airing this season as well? Or maybe I just have friends that are rewatching old seasons or something. I have never cared about the series and I never will. Oh, this is I shaved and then I brought home a schoolgirl. I always see this in the most popular section of manga decks, and I'm always like, what the heck is this? It seems like it's quite well liked. I feel like there's like certain directions the story could go that could be nice and moving. I don't know if that's the direction they go. An interesting spread of reviews. Welp. I don't know. It never really appealed to me. Slice of life romance story between a runaway high school girl and a 26-year-old salaryman. I don't know. You gonna do that? Oh, they're doing the low tier character Tomozaki-kun. I heard this was kind of interesting. I heard they make a lot of references to Melee. That's really what interests me about it. And they did some other stuff. They did this insane show for degenerates. They did this insane show for degenerates. This I can only assume is an insane show for degenerates based on what it looks like. Same with this OVA. Another insane show for degenerates. And an insane show for a very different type of a degenerate. Just to mix it up a bit. But yes, I am beginning to think that this is perhaps also a show for degenerates. I hope I'm wrong, because it certainly has an aesthetic that is more solemn, it's more kind of melancholy or something. I don't know. I don't know what this is, but it's for children. And I am only a child at heart. Ah, here we go. I heard this was coming. I didn't know it was this season. I like this series. I like this manga. It's just very pleasant. It's an isekai in plot, but it is not at all an isekai in terms of like actual substance or structure or whatever. It's just literally the girl gets isekai'd at the start, and then the rest is just straight up fantasy slice of life. The running jokes of how ridiculously absurdly powerful the main character is fun. The art of the manga is really nice, very soothing. The little adventures they go on are good. The expanded cast is quite entertaining. Yeah, I don't know. It's a nice series. How about this adaptation? What are we thinking? It's by a studio called Revo Root that I have never heard of. They did the FLCL sequel that was so bad everyone told me not to watch it. But I never heard anyone go, oh, it's animated really poorly, you shouldn't watch it. Just that it's not good if you like FLCL or something. This I've never heard of. This a very odd assortment. Very small, very odd assortment of shows. What are we thinking? What has this director done? Let's take that route. Oh! I've heard really, really good things about this series. I haven't watched it yet. Denocoil? Banger? Absolute banger? Okay. Well, cautiously optimistic. So far, our list is very, very short. Like one entry. So this is probably going to make the cut, at least for a try. Eden Zero, this is like the new Fairy Tail. It's like Fairy Tail in space. I could not care. I read all of Fairy Tail, and I enjoyed it here and there, but mostly just the momentum of reading a shonen series for 8 years will keep you reading it. And then it ended, and there was like a spin-off series, and then there was this. And I didn't. I was like, nah. I've escaped. I don't hate Fairy Tail by any stretch. I think Mishima Sensei is good at what he does. I just prefer other types of shonen. So this is going to be a no. This I'm quite interested in. I guess that's spoilers. Well, that's not super surprising, I guess. I thought this is spoilers, but it's spoilers from a manga series in like the 80s that I thought Joe would die, like in Tomorrow's Joe. And and I stopped watching it at some point. I don't know why. I was really enjoying it. I thought it was really, really well animated. The plot, which is just kind of an adaptation of Tomorrow's Joe with crazy sci-fi stuff, was pretty entertaining. Hey, kitty. I don't know. I just kind of got like exhausted by it. It just wasn't the sort of anime I wanted to watch at that time. I suppose I can just pick this one up and not finish the first one, but I probably should finish the first one. But it looks like they are quite deviating a lot from the story of Tomorrow's Joe. But yeah, if it lives up to the quality of the previous one, and I was talking to my friend about this, like, even if I don't feel up for watching this, even if I never watch it and I never finish Megalobox, I just am so happy to see that it exists, that they're still making anime that's that different from all the other anime, that goes that far in its artistic direction and stuff. Could be good. Hopefully good for the people who love it. I really liked Tomorrow's Joe, but I really liked it mostly from the perspective of being like a classic and just being really compelled by the storytelling and the characters and stuff. I have no special fondness for boxing. In fact, I have a hard time watching people just punch each other in the face like that. It kind of unsettles me. Oh, okay. We watched a bit of the first season of this as my anime watching club, and it was kind of eh. I just skipped over this one entirely. I'm sorry. Watch this be like my favorite show of the season. Nah, it just looks dumb. All right. Yeah. I don't know. I wasn't super impressed. It was very yaoi baity. I like that, I guess. My Fujo brain was being tempted, but it's very edgy. A lot of grim violence and stuff. Some of the little twists and such were cool. There was one episode I liked where they were trying to get revenge on this guy who would let their son die. They hire Moriarty to help them get revenge. They have this intricate multi-layer plot. That was kind of satisfying. It was nice and standalone, but other episodes I was just like, I don't care. Doga Kobo. This title sounds familiar. It's a manga. Yeah, I've probably seen this manga before. Het Romance Doga Kobo. Harem Romance Doga Kobo. Yeesh, I don't know. It was my love of Doga Kobo, my amount that I am impressed consistently with their animation styles. The fact that my friend now works for Doga Kobo and I feel like I really want to support the company that he works for is no, it's not enough. It's not enough. All of this is not enough to overcome this gigantic red bar that I'm seeing. Honestly, though, this is more intriguing than if it was just like a meh spread with the same score. To see this giant red bar, a lot of people are mad. Something in this manga made them mad. Kind of curious about that. Oh, no. What about... Have I, what is... Okay. Have I heard of... These all like... Am I looking at the artist or the author? This, I think, is the author, because it came from the light novel. These all look like they have very different artists. Okay. A little curious. 1 point for Doga Kobo. 1 point for the big red bar. Kind of 0 points for everything else. Looks pretty dumb. But I haven't even read this. My mind is just like blanking out when I try to read it. Yeah, I don't know. This sounds stupid. But we'll see. JC Staff, World Domination, some little girl robot. No. Well, the fact that it's like against the Demon Lord, but they have like guns and stuff is kind of novel, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Mars Red. Vampires have existed for quite a while. Oh, you don't say. Okay. Oh, this looks familiar. Is this a manga? Yeah. Uh, wait. Wait. Koi no yobu ni wa kimochi warui. Yeah, this one. Let's see. Hey, that's not bad. That's not bad. 8 volumes complete. It's too sick to call it love. Huh? Huh. Weird. Alright. This is one where it's got a lot working against it, but it also has a lot of potential because it's weird. And the studio doing it seems to be all about the weird shows. So maybe if it's weird enough, I could be down. Sky also worked on this show. Very interesting. Did just everyone work on the Rakugo show? I don't know. We got 2 dating a high schooler series. Will either of them overcome the hesitation I have around their premise? I'm thinking probably no. Another Cloverworks show. Okay. I think I saw a little bit of this, that a friend of my friend is working on it. And then I had looked up the manga, and it was pretty good reviews, I think. And I think I put it even on my to-read list, if you can believe it. I went that far. Very good scores. This is probably going to make the list, just because Cloverworks really impressed me with the production of Wonder Egg. Cloverworks seems to have just kind of gone insane lately. Because before, they're doing Horimiya too. What the hell? Before, not much to speak of, or you speak negatively of it. But now, well, I guess they had some stuff that people liked. Like the Rascal Dreams of Bunny Girl. Slow Start, I actually thought had really nice production. Yeah, pretty curious about this. Who's directing it? Okay. Okay, a big Shaft person. Worked on a lot of Shaft stuff. I like to see that. Yeah, I'm thinking this is a win. This could be another kind of breakout surprise enjoyment show. And again, our list is so small right now. I feel kind of desperate to put whatever I can on it. Oh, this is The World Ends With You anime. Why is this so low? I thought The World Ends With You was a pretty popular series. And yet the long-awaited anime adaptation that my friends who played this game were pretty excited for is so far low on this list. That's crazy. Anyways, I didn't play this game. I've heard it's really cool. I kind of wanted to play it, but I haven't. I think they're re-releasing it on Switch, so maybe I'll play it. But maybe I'll watch the animation. I don't know. If it's cool, I'll just do that instead of playing a video game. So much easier. Hey, there's the anime of the year. This is another one that it's what the heck, why is this so low? It's some sort of expansion, sequel, follow-up, team resurrection thing from the original Gridman, which is a fantastic show. We're actually rewatching this in my anime watching club right now. Absolute banger. One of the really underappreciated Trigger shows. A show that has a lot of the strengths of Trigger, a lot of the strengths of Evangelion, and kind of the older Gainax animation, and a lot of the strengths of just Tokubetsu stuff, like just the big rubber suit fighting. It really captures that in a fun way. So I'm assuming this will be more of the same, and I'm totally down for that. That's very funny that they waited such a long time. This came out in what, 2018? Anyways, yeah, Inferno Cop 2, no. I am not getting my hopes up. I do not see it. I do not believe. I will believe it when I see it. I didn't know they did a commercial for Dungeon Meshi. Oh my gosh, I gotta find that. That sounds awesome. But yeah, Trigger, generally a studio I love. They miss sometimes, but generally it's hit after hit. This, I'm sure, will be another one. I don't know what the studios that they work with. Looks like they might just do the CG robots and stuff. Why does this keep popping up? You don't need to pop up. Why is this so low? This is why I'm telling you that the scores on this site mean less than nothing to me, because anime watchers in the West do not know what's up. This is a new original property by Wit Studio, who did, you know, a little show called Attack on Titan that every single normie is foaming at the mouth for over the last 8 years. This looks way more interesting than just another season of Attack on Titan, which I've already read. Yeah, Wit Studio, I mean, I don't know why some of these are attributed to them. They're not like the primary studio. Yeah, this one has like 50. I think this is like kind of an anthology show or something? No, I don't know. All I know is that it was bad. A lot of people told me it was bad. But Wit Studio, friggin' good at what they do. Excellent animation quality. My friend is working on this. You can see some of his cuts. That's exciting. I got to see some of the reference material, which was pretty cool. It's like, ooh, this looks interesting. But yeah, and the premise sounds crazy too. That it's about a musical AI, which is something that's just on the cusp of existing now. And then you gotta stop the war between humans and AI. Like a really cool theme, a really cool concept. And then the inherent element of song. You have this like pseudo Vocaloid kind of main character. This is gonna be a banger. It's a disgrace, an absolute disgrace that I don't know, the friggin' this. What? Who are these people? Who are these people? Whom? What? I don't know. Like, just this name should mean a lot to people now. Like normies. Like, the vast majority of people using this site. I swear, if we go to any, like, this current season has Attack on Titan, right? It's airing right now. There it is, #1. Well, it's Mappa now, but, you know. If we go to any other season it was in, #1 highest rated. Like, I'm like genuinely frustrated. I'm genuinely a little salty that it's like it's not that I'm the hugest Studio Wit fan or whatever. I think they're good. You know, I obviously like Shaft and KyoAni and Doga Kobo and stuff better because that's just my tastes. But the fact that normies like almost seem willfully ignorant of any sorts of new developments in anime unless it's like 5 years old already, and that they won't get excited for shows from their favorite studios and stuff. It's like, that's half the fun of watching anime is seeing the people and the companies and the resources you like being spent on an exciting new thing that's new to you, and you see that on the horizon because you're already a fan of associated things, and it's like compelling and it's exciting. Ooh, what is this going to be? What direction are they going to go? And it's like, nah, I'm gonna watch 86 instead. Yeah, this, no offense to 86, I don't know, I just picked something. But come on, everyone is watching anime wrong but me and my friends are the only ones that watch anime correctly. Ugh. Sports manga, sure, fine. No, at least now we're at least like seeing shows that are less popular than this, and I feel a little better. All right, we're even gonna look up a manga. We might as well. Like, what if it turns out to be like it's rated like a 10 or something? Then I would have to pay attention to it. No reviews. Wait, is this even the right show? I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Alright. No. The character designs do kind of remind me of Disgaea, though. But not in a good way. Oh! Shaft! What? I didn't know this was coming. I thought the only Shaft products or projects that have been announced were Salt Lily, which sucked, this Strike Witches spin-off, which I'm probably going to end up watching just because I have to watch everything by Shaft, and more Salt Lily, which I heard is... but this... I'm actually... I'm getting hope again. What? Whoa! 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 Okay. Hope levels increasing. Hope. I'm getting critical levels of hope. And I'm scared. I don't think I should be having hope for Shaft series anymore. But the hope is appearing. The hope is appearing. Oh, no, no, no. They can't just give me, like, one more Shaft show. And then, you know, I have to just live with the fact that any one of these could be the last good Shaft show. I don't know. I want to believe. I want to believe. I want to believe. I want to believe. Okay, this is definitely going on the list. There's way too many ingredients for me not to be excited about this. When was this announced? I have no idea. Maybe everything was just a decoy. Maybe the Pretty Boy Detective Club is where they were pooling all of their money. It's Niso Osen. I guess we should do this. We've done this with all the other ones. Give me an 8. Give me an 8 at least. Ouch. Ooh, interesting spread. Only 5 votes though. So we cannot say too much about it. I want to believe. Oh no, she's starting to believe. The hell? This is weird. This is weird. I don't know what to believe. Some sort of history series, it looks like. An original. It's always an interesting sign. A studio that has had no previous titles on this list. I mean, maybe. We're getting actually quite a lot of shows on the list, though, so that probably won't make the cut, but... I mean, it kind of sounds interesting. The fact that it's historical and it's not going to just be, like, stupid sci-fi plot is kind of nice. Bakuten. Gymnastics! Ooh, I always wanted a gymnastics anime. And it's boys. It's gonna be... Fujobe! What is this studio again? Frame Arm Girls. Oh, but they did the Kaze-san adaptation. A studio of contrasts, let's say. Both for boys who love boys and girls who love girls, and people who love boys loving boys and people who love girls loving girls. Well, let's look at the manga, I guess. See how people are thinking about that. Oh, I wish Manga Dex was up. I miss Manga Dex so much. Oh, it's like very, very recent, huh? It started this year, so it's almost like a simultaneous adaptation. Huh. Well, maybe. Is this about traditional instruments? Neat. This I think I actually heard something about. Maybe I knew something about the manga. I want them to adapt... it's something Do-Re-Mi or something. I'm sure that's very helpful. I would look on my Manga Dex list, but of course Manga Dex is down. Yeah, it's got pretty good reviews. It's pretty cool. I like learning about these traditional instruments and stuff. Shin-A Animation does the anime of the year. Okay, this is also very tempting. This is a huge cast, which is often kind of exciting. Soccer. Okay, I see. This is Isekai. Oh, a slice of life, perhaps. We don't have any, like, real, just pure slice of life's on our list yet, have we? Only I've been killing slimes for 300 years. Yeah, okay. Based on a light novel, interesting. Usually light novels are not the source of these sorts of adaptations. Okay, okay. I would like to watch at least one pure slice of life to just chill. Or this. This also looks sweet. Whoa, this looks sweet. Pottery? Ooh, I like it. A very scattered studio. They haven't done... Oh, they did Anne of Green Gables adaptation. You don't say. Okay, pottery though, if this is at all decent, I just want to learn about pottery. Because I just think it's really cool. So, this is probably a win for like this. Unless it's really bad, I'm gonna probably watch this whole thing. No. That's not right. I'm not gonna watch it if it's like that. Okay. Odd Taxi. Now this sounds fun. Drama mystery. What? No comedy tag? Am I just gonna get B stars again? I'm just gonna get B starred again. Why do I keep closing the manga decks tab? Or the manga updates tab? Huh. This seems pretty good. It's an odd taxi. Yeah? I don't know. I really like the character designs. I honestly feel pretty sold on this one. Only project on this site. OLM did this stuff. Mostly for kids. Maybe this is for kids too, but as I said, I am a child at heart. This is Yuri, Maho Shoujo. They're holding hands, so it must be Yuri. The art style looks really weird to me. JC Staff. I mean, it must be... It's gotta be Yuri, right? Is this, like, based on anything? Is this an original? Oh, it's a game. Oh. Oh. No. No. Never mind. The Roman fighter. It's kind of cool. It's set in ancient Rome. Already from the thumbnail, I can tell it's mostly CG fighting. I don't really care to watch that. Lots of stuff. Blah, blah, blah. Sure, sure. Mysterious barf. Alright. Kangaroo companion. Interesting. Cardfight Vanguard, I don't care. Oh, it's Gloomy! Man, I totally forgot about Gloomy. Gloomy's still around, huh? Thunderbolt Fantasy, damn. One of the most unappreciated shows in our entire generation. I have not watched as much of this as I should. I was watching it with a friend of mine, but we obviously have not been meeting up lately. It's a puppetry show! It's all made out of puppets. It's insane. The production value is crazy. The action sequences they pull off with these puppets are mind-blowing. Everything is beautiful with this extremely unique aesthetic. The plotline is just insane nonsense, and I love it. Extremely underappreciated show. Happy, happy, happy that they're still making it. At some point, I will watch all of it. It's down here with the kids' shows and probably shorts that are misclassified. And the toys, and the Yokai Watch, and this, and Bakugan is still around, and so is Duel Masters. Let's look at some shorts. Yuki Yuna wa Yusha de Aru is getting a chibi short. Why? I guess there was like movies that were kind of recent. Wait, did it? Did I watch this? When this... I think I just didn't... No, maybe I did watch this. I feel like I can kind of remember stuff that happens both in the first and second season. The third season... Did I watch this? Is this even out? Wait. When... Hyped? Oh, this isn't out yet. Okay. I watched the first season of it. It was like right around the like Madoka boom. Or maybe a few years out from that. 2014, yeah. It still felt like the Madoka boom though. That was as big. That was the size of the boom of the Madoka explosion. And it was interesting. It was all right, but not super compelling all the time, and a lot of just like suffering for the sake of suffering that didn't seem to have any like real moral message behind it, or kind of a greater chance to introspect on some kind of unique elements of suffering, but instead just like, oh, guess what? Something about an angry cat, dinosaur Biori, cute, a baby. There's like another series about a baby manager that's fun. EE Ice Cream. This is also by the people that did Molcar, so maybe? Molcar was something special though. I don't think there's ever going to be. Besides more Molcar, nothing is going to touch Molcar. Okay. That's it. There's some movies. Probably end up watching... Oh, yes! I want to watch this. I want to watch this. I really like this series. I want to watch this. I want to watch this. I thought this would be here. Could be interesting. Ooh, I still haven't read this. I really got to read this. Some OVAs for Kaze-san, blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's make our list. It turned out to be more than I thought at first, because once again, nobody on AniChart has any idea what they're doing and doesn't know how to follow anime, and so all of the bangers were near the bottom. So we're gonna go yes, maybe, probably not. Maybe Nagatoro-san I could easily drop because I already read the manga, so it would have to be something special in the anime to make me want to watch it. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. No, this goes in maybe, just because it's Doga Kobo. Can friggin' this site get some better taste, please? At the very least, this premise and the fact that it's written by Nisio-san is so much better than Ass Lily. So I'm almost certainly going to watch it just out of like devotion to Shaft. Even if it's not great. I made it through Magia Record, I can make it through this. I think that was it. All right, we've made our list. Pretty solid. This I'm sure I'm going to enjoy. This I'm pretty sure I'm going to enjoy. This I think will be perhaps mind-blowingly good, and suddenly it will jump all the way up in the popularity rankings, and I'll just be like groaning and moaning and holding my head. So it's like these, I expect to watch the whole thing. These I will certainly try a few episodes and see how it goes. These I will watch an episode of if I'm feeling desperate for more new content. This I'm probably most excited for of this mix. These, hopefully at least one of them is nice. All right, I think that's what we got. I'm sorry I was so salty about the tastes of people on Anichart. I don't really care. It's just my superiority complex coming through, I guess. I don't know. I just wish that people knew the route from casual anime watcher that just watches Attack on Titan and Boku no Hero Academia to someone who is capable of discovering shows for themselves and seeking out things that they're likely to enjoy, based on making connections that are quite obvious, but maybe aren't things that they thought to seek out. Yeah, okay. That's all I got to say. Please let me know, are there shows that I missed that you think are going to be real spicy treats? If not, hopefully soon I will join you for my review video for the previous season, which is going to be wild. I have a lot to say about a lot of things. Bye-bye.